Hiring is one of the biggest stakes decisions that a leader can make. The right hire can elevate your team, and the wrong one can slow everything down. While most leaders put a lot of weight on a new candidate's competence and qualifications, what really determines long-term success is whether a candidate's strengths actually fit the role and the team. Welcome back. I'm Kelly Stine, Gallup-Certified Strengths Coach and founder of the Lead and Like Coach. And today we're talking about how to uncover a candidate's strengths during the interview process. If you want a step-by-step guide to hiring top talent that actually contributes to your team, grab my free guide, The Strength-Based Leaders Playbook for Attracting Top Talent. It'll help you define your leadership style, understand your team's culture, and make hiring decisions that actually work in the long term. The link is in the description below. Grab it at the end of this video. All right, let's get started. So before we get into strengths, let's be clear. You're first looking for competence and verification of qualifications. Does this person actually have the skills and experience to do the job? But once you've established they're qualified, then you want to move into the next layer, which is how they work, what drives them, and whether their strengths match what the role actually requires. Which takes you into step number 2, spot strengths beyond likability. One of the biggest mistakes leaders make in hiring is confusing likability with strengths. It's easy to think, wow, I really like this person. They'd be great to work with. But being easy to talk to in an interview isn't the same thing as having the right strengths for the role. So instead of asking yourself, do I like them? Ask yourself, what strengths would make someone excel in this role? What challenges come with this job? And does this person have the strengths to navigate them? And do their natural ways of working align with what's actually needed here? Someone might be very high in positivity, which makes them fun and engaging during an interview. But if the role requires deep analytical thinking and long stretches of independent work, their natural style may not be the best fit. This isn't about finding a perfect personality match. It's about finding a strengths match, which leads us to step number 3, ask strength-based interview questions. So if you want to understand a candidate's strengths, don't just ask what their strengths are. Instead, ask questions that reveal to you how they think and work. So a couple examples are, tell me about a time when you felt completely in your element at work. What were you doing? This will help you identify when they're operating from their strengths. Another question, what kind of work comes naturally to you and what tasks drain you? This will give you insight into whether their strengths align with the demands of the role. And then finally, what kind of support do you need from a leader to do your best work? This is going to tell you whether your leadership style matches what they need. When you listen to their answers, don't just hear what it is that they did. Pay attention to how they think, how they make decisions, and where their energy naturally goes. And then finally, step number 4, identify strengths fit for the role. This is the most important step. It's not just about whether they have strengths. It's about whether those strengths are a good fit for the specific job and your team. So for example, a role that requires high independence and self-direction is not the best fit for someone whose strengths thrive in structure and collaboration. A role that involves rapid decision-making won't work well for someone whose strengths lean towards careful deliberation and long-term thinking. And a role that requires relationship building and influence might not be ideal for someone who prefers deep individual work and analysis. See, strengths aren't good or bad. They just need to match what the role actually demands. And beyond the job itself, you need to ask, can I, as their leader, support their strengths effectively? Because if their needs and your leadership style don't line up, even the most talented candidate is going to struggle. So the key takeaway here is that strengths can make or break the hiring decision. Finding the right addition isn't just about skills and experience, it's about alignment. By revealing strengths during the interview process, you can identify whether their natural way of working fits the role, separate likability from real strength-based fit, and make hiring decisions that lead to long-term success instead of short-term enthusiasm. Now, if you want a framework to help you hire with confidence, grab the Strength-Based Leaders Playbook for Attracting Top Talent. It'll walk you through defining your leadership style, understanding your team's strengths, and making hiring decisions that actually work in the long term. The link's in the description below, so go grab it now. Thank you so much for watching. If this was helpful, hit like and subscribe. And then hop in the comments and let me know what is one interview question that you have found most helpful in hiring. Let's keep the conversation going, and I'll see you next time.